Hey guys, Beck here. As you can see, I'm out of the hospital, but so I'll give you a big thumbs up. I have some breaking news. As the heading of my video says, Marfoogle, he's got boots on the ground. He's in Washington, and we have a bit of a state of emergency, let's say, that people are panicking, panic buying food. And this is happening all over, and I will attach the video so you guys can watch that for yourselves. But guys, what I would say is prepare. Now, let me get this straight. I've been being asked whether I think it's a hoax or it's real. At this stage, guys, this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, it matters if it's real for the contamination factor. However, at the moment, what we need to prepare for is, either way, it doesn't matter because we need to prepare, okay? Either way, we need to prepare. We need to get food and water prepared. Jazzy, come up here. Come up here, okay? Just walk on the road for a little bit. Come on. Guys, this is part of the New World Order agenda to crash the economy. Now, we knew this was coming. We knew they were going to crash the economy. It's been a long time in the making. If you'll remember, in 2018, The Economist magazine back then, Jazzy, up here, come here, the front cover was the money burning on The Economist magazine, and everybody sort of thought it was going to happen then, and I did too. But we can't see into the future totally. But the Father, he gives us these crumbs, and the New World Order themselves, they give us, they show us their plans in plain sight. It's just that we're not sure of the timing on them. Okay, so the thing is, they will turn around and say that, well, the people were told, they were told about, our plans, and they didn't prepare, and that's their fault that they're starving. So either way, whether the coronavirus is a real virus, whether it's caused by them turning on the 5G, whether this, whether that, whatever, okay? It's still going to be the same outcome, food shortages. Okay, so watch the link. This is just a really quick one to warn you guys. I have been placed here as a watchwoman on the wall. So I am sounding the alarm. Guys, prepare. If you haven't got the cash to prepare, you need to hit your knees and pray. And if you're not a follower of Yeshua, of Jesus, if you don't believe in Jesus and the Father in heaven, you really need to ask forgiveness for that. You really need to ask him into your heart and watch him work a miracle in your life. If you do not have cash, I repeat, you need to accept Jesus, Yeshua, into your heart, and he will provide a miracle. Okay, we're running out of time. This is red alert. This is urgent warning. I can't stress enough that you need to get some food and water ready. If it is not used this time, it will be there for a future catastrophe. Or if we are lucky enough to get taken out of here by the Father and by the Lord himself, then it'll be left behind for those who did not prepare. We still have loved ones, all of us have loved ones that we know are unbelieving, that will not be rescued. I do believe in the rescue. I don't know when. I don't know if it's before all the trouble starts, in the middle, or at the end. It doesn't really matter as long as it happens. However, we need to be prepared. If Noah wasn't prepared, if he did not heed the call of the Father, when all those people mocked and scoffed him and laughed at him and ridiculed him and said he was crazy for building this massive boat, well, if he would not have believed the Father and been one of them, we wouldn't even be here. The human race wouldn't have survived. So Noah's faith is what gave us life in the end. Yes, you can say the father might have went about it another way. He very well could have. However, he used Noah and he used his faith as an example to us. There are many scriptures where the father says things like he loves a prudent man. You know, he wants us to be organised and prepared. Look, I do believe, you know, if you have nothing at all, there will still be preparations made for you by him. He will provide manna. He will provide something. But those of us who can prepare, who are financially well adjusted, we need to do what we can now, guys, okay? It's over. The waiting time's over. You know, fun and games, mucking around is over. This is the last warnings. I'm serious. We can all feel it in our spirit. The unsaved can feel this in their spirits. There are many coming to the Lord at these last minutes because they are realising the gravity. I hate that word because I don't believe in gravity, but let's just throw it out there for now. They realise the gravity of the situation that we're in. So we just can't muck around. So I can't stress enough. No matter if you've got money saved up for something else, go and spend it on food and water, okay? Because if everything stops, if you've got food and water, nothing else matters because, you know, if the economy crashes, you're not going to have a job to go back to until that company recovers, okay? So your jobs would be the last thing I would worry about. You worry about your own personal safety, okay? Very important. So please watch the link I've provided from Marf. Very important. Marf is trustworthy. Marf is not some agent. He is not a shill. He is one of us. I've followed him from the very beginning, very quietly sitting in the background. I've very, very rarely commented on his live chats. I've wanted to phone in, but I've just sat back and observed him, and I can tell you with all honesty in the spirit that that guy is there for nothing but to be helpful, okay? So I would take, you know, what he's doing very, very seriously out there. He's boots on the ground, he knows what's happening. So, all right, guys, well, I'll leave that with you. And depending on what's going to happen, I might do a video later or whatever. We'll see how it goes, okay? But, you know, there's things breaking every minute. We've got Syria and Turkey going off. You know, we've got all these, you know, 1 million or so displaced refugees coming out of Syria. The Middle East is just a ticking time, BOMB. So it's just all lining up. We can see it. Now, don't panic. Fear not, for he is with us. Fear not, for he is our Father. He will strengthen us, he will help us, and he will uphold us with his righteous right hand. Start reading the scriptures that give you faith and not fear. So I am not doing this as a fearful video. I am doing this to prepare. The Father loves a prudent man. Okay, so prepare if you have the ability, and you will help those around you as well. Okay, guys, this is Beck. Until later, I'm off.